everyone, welcome back to Blueprints. It's been a minute. By a minute, I mean the normal week it is between streams. But yeah, hello, welcome back. I started early because I was ready, and it doesn't really matter because all the views on this are from VOD anyway, so whatever. There. And stuff is working. Yay. Oh gosh. So, last time we learned a lot. And well, the big thing that we learned is we learned what the deal with the letters we got the hint for from Alzara. And yeah, so we know that now. We know how to open the safes. And, I can't show it because I don't have my... I could turn my webcam, but I really don't want to. I also, in between streams, when I was making the thumbnail for this stream, I was looking back through the screenshots. And realized that I was a big dumb. If I remember correctly... in one of the things, let me just look through my... So, I don't know if I can I capture that specifically? Where is it? Window capture. Yeah. So, as you could see, this is my screenshot I took of the puzzle of two of the things that I had in rank 9. And I was really stupid because for some reason, well, I think it's because I didn't really know how they worked at the time. I assumed that this was a lamp and a plane. And for some reason, 2 streams ago, my brain was like, oh, an E, that's the letter difference. Completely just not ignoring the M in lamp. And I realized when I was looking through screenshots, it's a light and it is flight. Meaning that that's an F. Meaning that with the antechamber, I'm actually gonna... So, we shall continue, and I will open the map and tell you, use that as a reference for what I've learned from that. Because knowing that that's an F makes the actual message on that map much easier. However, I don't know how useful it is now that we just know what we're doing. Because the goal now is quite simple. We need to get to the antechamber and get back because we need to go... Excuse me, we need another basement key for the fountain. So, because you can see my cursor. So, from what I have in my notes, it is IF. So, going from the top, where the antechamber actually forms a space, so there are two-letter words here. So, it goes, as far as I can see, assuming that this is M, and that these are H and T. It is, if we count small games, 8 dates, craft 8 safes. So we know the final 4 rows are really the most important thing. But count small games is interesting. Because I don't know what that means yet. So, I'm going to go out and get our outside room. Oh yeah. The couple things that I'd like to do, in addition to getting stuff back, if possible, is use the boiler room to power the pump so that we can get access to that like backup tank and use that to start draining the reservoir. Oh, but a tomb. Oh gosh, this is a hard one. Tomb is interesting. Because if we get a tomb, and then we get a conference room, we're just... But I think we do shelter. Day 1 was November 7th. And we knew the date last time. I'm going to do shelter. It is like 8:30. I'm going to set that for 10. Actually, I'll set it for 12. So the last time we got the shelter was 3 days ago. Okay. 2, 3. I want it to be at 12 p.m. Yeah. That's good. So, I want to use... I came up with this last time. Swan Song to go and connect to the laboratory and use the Blackbridge protocol to connect to the laboratory terminal. Use Blackbridge to connect to the laboratory, even though it's offline, and then we can just start the day with an experiment, which can also peak the rads on this, which would then cause every door in the building to unlock. Experiment set up. Okay. Okay. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, each time you eat an apple is pretty good. Because we'll probably come across that multiple times. Or security... Yeah. Each time you eat an apple, gain a key, a gem, or a die. Because I don't want to do aquariums, because then the pool is just going to be aquariums. Okay. So at 12, that'll unlock. I don't know what will be in there. Like, I don't know if it'll be a letter or if it will be something else. I don't know. Yeah. Considering that that clock is quite slow, that, like, time goes quite slowly, we'll be fine. Alright, so... I want to save the dining room. Hallway off the bat isn't bad because of the key. I don't like to put them in immediately, but... No. I'm gonna get a pantry because then we can eat an apple. Oh. Or a banana, I guess. It's one of the bananas. Okay. If it was an apple, we could have triggered the thing, but... Yeah. Not a bad den placement, because it's continuing to push stuff out. Ugh. Alright. Let's do this. If that's not a good courtyard, I'll put chapel, but I'm not gonna shelter it yet. I'm gonna secret passage and have it go to... Could have it be a hallway. But if I have it be a red room, I can choose like gymnasium or something and block it and shelter it immediately. Lost and found, and we can trigger shelter on it. That's very good. So we're immune to the lost and found. And we get the prism key and a rabbit's foot. That's very good. Still don't know what that weird thing is. Can't get anything with that. So we don't have any gems. Let's get the reading nook. I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to use keys on it. In all honesty, I'm gonna put the dining room there. That opens to the chapel. It's quite bad. Closet. Key and a die. Might as well open that thing in here. Yep, that was quite worth it. I'm gonna... I know it's probably stupid. I'm gonna go around Lost and Found. I'm gonna avoid the chapel. Because I don't want to waste shelter on that when there's much worse red rooms. Let's get a parlor just so we can get gems. Oh, hey, an apple. We also got a die. Okay. The gems are in the only box with the true statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box with the... No, because that must be true, so that must be true, so this is false. Because these can't... Yeah. Because these both can't be false because they contradict. Because... As this... There's no world where that would be false. Because it has to be true, because otherwise they all have to be lies, which mechanically they cannot be. Yeah, I'll put a courtyard here, I guess. No shovel. Considering we have a rabbit's foot, that's kind of surprising that there's nothing, like, here. Let's get security. And go and turn... Card, offline mode, locked. I'm not prophetic, so I don't know. When we have a decent amount of keys, it's probably best to turn it to low. Give me a dead end. These are not... Okay, I'm gonna roll just so I can get... You're more likely to draw red rooms. I have Shackle and Lost and Found already, and I have 2 shelters left. I'm gonna get a furnace. I'm gonna risk furnace. Oh, there's lockpicks in here. That's worth it. Like I can't. I know I can't power. Well, in theory, if I got a boiler room in here somehow, but West Wing Hall, because it's on the West Wing. Let's see. Yeah, because these options are terrible. I'm going to put a storeroom here and get stuff. Yeah, great. I totally want to eat. No, I'm gonna re-roll that. Because I don't want to spend a gem on something that's gonna spread green right now. Yeah, we have a lot of keys, which is good. Boiler room. That's nice to have. With more red rooms. Pretty sure the bedroom does not take power. Let's see then. What am I gonna get here? Freezer. I'm gonna do dark room because I can. Okay, let me. Oh, you can't shelter dark room. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna get weight room because I can shelter that. What? If the next 3 red rooms drafted, it's not when you go in them. Feck. I had. So, yeah, it was Chapel, Lost and Found, Furnace. Furnace, I don't think gets sheltered. Whatever, it's fine. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. That's nice. Gem. Thank you. Alright. That would make me draw. That would make it a red. Drawing room is nice to get now. Drawing room's blue, so prison would be nothing. Study. Yeah. Because I can access that door. Oh yeah, because we have a chance to open the study safe now. Okay. Study is, dates. Oh, and a key card. That's pretty good. Thursday. Thursday, as in like the start? It's the only date I can see. So Thursday would be, because we know that would be November 7th. So that would be 11/7. 1107? No. Dates. That's a 2 of hair for sure. No idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Let's see. Oh wait, Thursday would be November 5th. No. Where on earth is the date for this one? Unless it's like 0808? No, because message. $44. Where's the date in this room? All the rooms, hair, no idea what I'm thinking. Delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Yeah, I don't think I can... Wait, do I know Sinclair's date of death? What? Wait. Finish this by Thursday. He died on Thursday. He knew when he was gonna die? Yeah, I don't know what the study one is. Because that's the only indication is the time of his death. The date of his death. But... like 11, 5, 1993. No, because it's like 2 things. I don't know. We're just wasting time. I don't know what the one is for here, because it's not November. Redraw. I'm gonna get the spare green room. There's a shovel if I need it. I'm gonna run out of steps because I think I'm gonna use the freezer. Yeah, I think that's just a prism key in there. Can be power in here. Laboratory doesn't matter with power. No power in there, there's no power out here. Laundry room wants power. Can't take any of those though, unfortunately. I don't know what room that would have been. It would be nice to be able to make it so like the corridors can move electricity. I have to go with this, whatever it is. Oh, an east wing hallway. That's convenient. I'm not going to do that because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I couldn't get back to put it back. There's a part of me that's curious. Do that because we have to try and progress. 8 bumpers. Nothing of interest is buried here. How was that? Unfortunately, we can't even get back to the shelter because I was stupid. But whatever. We have a lot of gold frozen from this though. From the freezer. So we're gonna start off tomorrow with a lot of money. Which is actually quite good. Yeah, I have no idea what that study safe is. Yep. Means I have 30 gold off the bat. Okay. Do we go out and check the outer room? I think we do. Excuse me. I think we go check out here. If we get shelter, then great. I know how it works. Root cellar's just good. Let's see, is there anything in here? I don't think anything spawns in here. No. There's a lot of dig spots, which is important. So, I'm getting the root cellar because if we have the root cellar, we have more dig spots. And kennel is pretty common. And so, we just need a shovel, and then we can use the kennel to basically cheese open locks, is my plan. So we need a shovel. Or we also try and get bookshop and use some of this money to get the next clue, or a new clue, or whatever it's called. Security. I'm gonna use the security terminal to access the laboratory. I think like running an experiment immediately is quite good. Keycard system. I'm also going to change that to unlocked. Security level too low for now. Security menu. Log into network. Swan song. I realized I hit caps lock by accident, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Remote terminal access. Shelter doesn't matter because, like, the only reason I'd want to remote into the shelter is to check radiation, which is only useful if I have a laboratory. Package terminal. Experiment setup. Okay. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Turn on the driveway. For each bedroom you draft after the second, spread dirt on the driveway. Probably should have done something like slightly different, but I'm gonna just put a closet here. Oh, running shoes. So kind of nice. Boiler room off the bat. Fuck it. We're gonna try. And I'm just not gonna engage with it. This room doesn't take power. And I'm gonna go forward. Basically, I want to make sure that I draft something that can use power there. Chapel does not. Commissary, we should see if we can get a shovel out of here. Yes, we can. I know that's our precious money, but I'm gonna get a spare green room here. More money. Okay. We'll see. Can't get a courtyard. I have to take a chapel, which is really unfortunate placement. Unlock all room. Turnip, great. At least there's some money in here. Observatory parlor, we need the gems. Apple for more steppies. So, the gems are in the black box. This statement is of no help at all. The blue box, this box and the blue box are both false. No, that can't be, because that would make you incorrect. So, true, true, false, because that's an oxymoron. It's not good gem rotation. Den rotation. It's also not a great aquarium placement, though. I'm gonna go with bedroom. Okay. Secret passage is risky. Actually, I could use secret passage just lead to a hallway. Great Hall will just kill us. West Wing Hall. Like, the only way Great Hall doesn't kill us is if we get a dig spot in there. And even then, I don't know how... I'm gonna put a breaker box and... brick. Great. Could just turn the dark room off. I don't know what the vac is for. I don't remember. Yeah, key cards are off. Oh, I don't have a kennel, obviously. I'm so used to just rolling kennels that I'm not used to not having one. We have one other mechanical room for the mechanarium. I'm gonna take a corridor because it'll be unlocked. I wish I had gems, but I don't. We have lots of steps, but that doesn't mean anything. I can't remember if the commissary had anything that was useful, but... you have to go check, because that's all we got. Commissary, do you have keys? You have gems. I'm gonna get 4 gems. Hey, key, that's pretty good. Okay, boiler room. Let's see if we can get... hey, there's dig spot down there. There's dig spots in the boiler room. That doesn't seem safe. Music room. It's quite... is that a secret garden key? Okay. Right, so we can use that in the West Wing Hall to get the secret garden, I guess. And then try and get into the left side. There's no reason to power anything here. We can power the security, I guess. Let's just put it down here. More steppies. Touching the puzzle in this room. Not again. We have keys and stuff. Alright. In which case, I guess we go back through the music room. Oh, actually, I don't think powering security does anything. Switch you over. Throw power into security because the music room doesn't transfer it. I don't think there's a mechanical benefit. Like, yeah, it just goes to the doors. There's nothing in security that wants to have power. Alright. We lose a gold. Go up through the parlor and stuff. Alright. Here. Okay. So, I say, before we do any of that, we go over here and loop down through the pantry. And continue this snake. And then maybe just put the secret gardens. Kennel. Kennel's so good. Hi, Pupper. Partly because it just gives us puppies. Unless let's see the puppies, but also because its ability is really nice. Now we need to save our gems, so we're gonna do library and continue looping. I'm not gonna reserve anything because I don't think I need to. Foyer, hallway doors are always unlocked. That actually helps a lot. That helps so much. Can't interact with anything in here. Alright. Hallway doors are always unlocked now. Which, I think that's a good result to get out of that. If I had to go back through the commissary, I'd buy more gems, but I don't have to. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the West Wing Hall and use this to make the secret garden. Oh, right, it's unlocked, so shit. Okay, that's kind of obnoxious. I should have thought this through better. Special key, secret garden. Yeah, secret garden is a thoroughfare anyway. Little tin can, but that unlocks every door in here. Deposit box key. Not well, it does have some stuff, I guess, but I don't think we're gonna have the gems to do any vaults to get the vault. There's also this, which I need the powered sledgehammer for. Which I don't have nearly anything for. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost to our goal for today, which is nice. I'm gonna hit this door. I'm gonna do a hallway, because as much as I want to, like, just go and grab the thing, I do want to make as much of the run as I can. Dining room helps a lot. This dining room is 8. I have a boiler room, so that's food. Alright, and then over here, I'm gonna get the dove caught. I know because I haven't seen it yet. And there's a lot of dig spots in here. Coin. Coin. It's just gonna be coins because the doves grab them. Nothing. Nothing. Rock. Oh. Dear Mother, if you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on, so I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dear so that... Oh, jeez. That was 74. 74. Dearest Mother, this should be the fifth letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every number of my flock has found their way home, and please, please don't tell me that if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I'm truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging, and I'm slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Herbert, thank you so much for the gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. I know it's long overdue. The Mahue life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course. But after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we finished unpacking and setting everything up, I insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come, share a meal, and admire a somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If the coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. The FD? The SD? Oh. Okay. Right. Gymnasium's off. So, we don't have to worry. That's the hallway, so we can just take that path to go back and cycle. Let's do boudoir. There's also a gem in here. We'll use a key, sure. No, I think I'm just gonna reading nook and grab the key out of here. And have that be the end of this length. And just go back through the secret garden and hope beyond hope that I get a corner piece here. This is why I wasn't taking the observatory. But I desperately hope that the sale, everything is 50% off. Sale time. Everything is 50% off. Oh, it works. That works in the bookshop. Fuck! Oh, that's annoying. That's fucking annoying. After all that. Oh, I shouldn't have been cocky. I should have just gone and set up the route. Oh, gosh. Oh. Gosh, dang it. I'm stupid. I'm so fucking stupid. That was such a good run, and I ruined it by being fucking stupid. Does that mean everything's 100% off? Oh, it's the secret garden that does that puts fruit everywhere. Oh, I feel so dumb. That was so stupid. I could have gotten it, but I'm dumb. Oh my gosh. That is so stupid. There's no point getting anything because I've lost. Oh, I'm so dumb. That was such a good day, but if I just fucking not victory lapped it. If I had just gone through and tried to get to the door instead of fucking going around like a dumbass. Ugh, okay. We're at a much worse start today because we don't have all that money. Like, getting the dovecot was useful, but we can always do that any other point. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. Why did I do it like that? Why am I so fucking stupid? Oh my gosh, that was too much of a gamble. Let's see. I have the thing talking about the shrine. You know what? Let's do shrine. And let's do all of the money. Chef, for each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. Okay. That's not actually that bad. And that lasts for 3 days. Okay. So whenever we spread stuff, we get more food in the dining room, which could be good for liking it back. Gosh, I can't believe I fucking wasted that early music room. I'm so stupid. Don't have any hallways in my things, so yeah, I'm beginning to think that the thing I chose for the bunk was a bad idea. Just gonna have curiosity. No. Just gonna have that be the green room. Watering can. Okay. One of the other two boxes is false. You open this box and find it empty. The blue box is true. So that has to be false. Yep. Okay. Watering can. In theory, I should be able to water this room, but I guess not. I'm not gonna do... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I will do nursery. Just to get it out of the way, because it's a dead end. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a thing there. I'm gonna put a closet here to just, like, shove dead ends out of my way. Because I also don't want to put a drawing room here, because that's a quite bad drawing room placement. I'm gonna use this now, because I don't want to come back to this. Alright. Inheritance Hall. Security here, because early security is nice. Orange. Key card. Security level. Offline. Unlocked. Security menu. Log into network. Password accepted. Connecting to network. Just check a thing. Alright, remote terminal access. Laboratory. Because experiments are useful. Experiment setup. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. Whenever you draft an archive, no. Whenever you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. That is at least, like, manageable. But it will kill me if I do a furnace. That's for sure. Screw it. Chapel. Lose 5 steps, and then we get something in the mailroom. I'll just do courtyard. This courtyard's useful. It also gives me more stuff. Observatory. I'm gonna get a commissary just because a shovel's nice. Magnifying glass is useful, but not, like, useful to the point where I'd, like, I'm gonna draft laboratory only so I don't have to go back through the chapel, because I don't want to be fleeced of all my money. Okay, that's good. West Wing Hall is a good one. boiler room. It's an unfortunate boiler room placement if I did do that. But I think that's the best option here. There's stick spots down here again for some reason. Guess it is like dingy basement-y. I should actually, well, I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Draft, oh, I can't draft here. I don't think West Wing Hall transfers power, but we'll see. No, it doesn't. Garage, store, reading nook. I have to do the reading nook because I'm gonna grab the key and then go back because it is better for me to go through the boiler room and potentially be able to use the boiler room than to just brick the boiler room. And passageway helps with that. If I actually need the power from here, I'll go back. Drawing room. Fuck it, I'm gonna go back and throw power through here. Well, it really depends on if I get anything that goes through there, which I can always double back if I need the power. Office, library. No, that's a really bad hallway. I'm gonna redraw here. That was worse. I should have gone with my first draw. Actually, if that was rotated, that would have been much better. I'm gonna take a hallway here because, one, I get a key. That spooked me. I don't know why that spooked me. But because that also means that I can access this side. Which means I could... It's just a guest bedroom, I guess. And a compass. Compass is very good. Locksmith would have been nice, but, you know. I don't have any gems. I'm gonna actually do something a bit silly. Which, that justifies my silliness. I'm gonna loop round again. I also haven't been here, so I don't know if anything spawned in here. Does the vac indicator thing? No, it's not in here. I don't remember where the vac indicator message was. I don't know. Triggered that once. Okay, so because I wanted to go through the commissary because I wanted to buy gems. The off chance that I can use them for something. Go through the reading nook. Might as well. I have actually I should have gone for the boiler room. I don't know why I didn't, because I needed to switch power over to. It's fine. We have plenty of steps. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the drawing room. I have to take a music room. there's no world where I shouldn't take a music room, because that's a secret garden key. Perfect. In all honesty, I should just use the passageway to get over to the left side and then secret garden. If I can. I don't have exactly 2 hallways. This just has to be breaker box, which I can use to turn off stuff. Keycard off, gymnasium off, garage on. I don't know why I bother doing the stupid vac thing every time. Because I don't know what it does. Now I guess the only question, which I'm out of freaking things. I don't want to, like, not use the boiler room power, but I also just... Fuck it, we're gonna risk it. Dark room, because we can go and turn the dark room back on. Alright. It'll take quite a few steps, but we need to be able to see in there. Battery box. Interesting. It's not... Well, I guess we do have stuff we could try to use with the battery pack if we got something. Burning glass. We'll take the coat check. I don't know that... Because the burning glass was just, like, lights, candles, and fuses. I mean, if we want, we can always take it if we do end up being able to go... What's secret garden here? Oh, okay, yeah, we need to be on the west wing in order to secret garden. Right. I hate that we have to do archives because that makes this so risky. Please tell me this is locked. Yes. Secret garden! A key. Good. Turnip. Good. Coins. Good. Pull the lever, crunk. Okay. So, I'm gonna try and get up through the secret garden, and if I can't, I can go through archives. Try this. Okay, that works. Workshop works. Oh! I don't have a lever, though. If I had a broken lever, I could... Let's see. I combine... Okay, that's electromagnet. Compass and shovel is dowsing rod. Electromagnet would be useful, but I'm curious what dowsing rod does. We haven't made one of those yet. Dowsing rod. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items than usual. Not great. But Diamond is Major, and Southern Cross. And we take the pool. Actually, wait, then there is a logic to say... I might quickly pop into archives and see if I can get the pump room off of one of those. Because we have the key now. Like, it'll just be one. And we have to go through archives anyway, so. I'll see if I can... Also, Secret Garden spread food, so... Okay. I want to see if we can get pump room off of it. No, we don't. It's locked. And is this locked too? No. Furnace! No, I don't want... That gives me a key, though. Less steps, which is unfortunate. Right. We also don't have a shovel anymore because we made a freaking dowsing rod. Pump room! Okay. Okay. We have access to this now. Sledgehammer that. Gives us those, which is great. So useful. If we get a if we could get a dining room here, that'd be pretty good. I don't know what that is. Oh! Locker room moves stuff. Okay. So, reserve tank. Okay. Shit, I can just drain that tank. Reservoir is 2. Granted, theoretically what I'm gonna need to do is as it stands, this is pretty good. Just being able to fill up this tank and deep reserve, so reservoir, so I can move reservoir into the fountain at some point. Okay. Locker room. I don't have anything to like get me into these. Oh hey, there's a lever handle. Do that. Let's see. Dining room, please? Nope, I can't afford to go into a lost and found. Okay. Well, let's hope that we find some food on the way, I guess. This food has supposedly been spread throughout the place, so... passageway, and then this way into drawing, and then right into that way. Orange. Awesome. More food. We need those steps. Right. Corridor. Hallway. That's a banana. We need that. We need the food. Food. Okay, we have enough steps. We're not going to be able to do much exploring when we get down there, but yeah. It's really a shame we didn't draft a dining room at all. And if we did, I forgot, but no, we didn't. Oh, we didn't grab the whatever. It's fine. That would have been 2 more steps that I wouldn't really want to take anyway. Basement key. You now entered the reservoir from the other side. Abandoned mine. Oh, you can't give me an upgrade disc here. Yep. We know that part because we've seen the full plan. I don't know what this room is. Can't interact with. Oh, do I have to light all the candles here? Oh, shit. Well. That's the tomb. I can't get past that. However, that's done what I needed. I'll see if I can get this upgrade disc now. Back. Reservoir, I need to go up. The well. I have 3 steps, which... Actually, no, I should just go into security. That's faster. Entrance. Security. Let's see what this upgrade disc is. Billiards room. Billiard room. Okay. Base edition. That if you call it a day in the break room, tomorrow you'll be able to begin to start the day with the pool hall. Adds Great Hall, foyer, and secret passage to That's quite good. Because that means that you are for sure gonna have those. Break room's good. I like pool hall. I was like, the break room is very conditional in a way I don't like. Alright. Let's call it a day. Tomorrow we have a plan. Tomorrow we have to go down. Like, realistically, I'd like to get a coat check so we can light those candles with the burning glass. But it's not end of the world if we don't. Day 40. I think we have one goal today. Is go downstairs and see if we can hit that lever. And if we can, our objective progresses. Okay, open the door. Go through the basement to the reservoir. So, we can now go over here. Is a glorified mess. However, it does mean we can position it that, which is good. Very, very good, very good. Okay. Nope, it's that door. Which does that switch it to the raised? I don't know. Either way, we're going. Okay, and that brings it over here, which allows us to turn it further, I believe. Here. What? What is this? I'm gonna wait a sec for that. Little mining area. Scripts and Ruford Mining Company. Excavation Department. Foreman's Log 608. 1918. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30 odd months, yet being able to share any of the work with the world maybe one day. Still, there's a significant amount of work that has to be yet to be done, and it's vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be generations before they are reopened. Wait, that's... Wait. I don't know why I keep opening my map like I'm gonna find something. Okay, that's a door to here. Which means we can go back. Which means we can go from here. So that means we turn to connect to there to over there. Okay. We go through here. So close. Here. Turn it. Here, and that raises it. Or lowers it. Which isn't right. Because we can't get across there. That doesn't do anything for us. What the heck? Oh, we're so close! Because this all resets when we reset the day. Unless we need to lower it first, we might need to do that. We need to go and lower it first, and then... Okay, that only leads here. Or it can lead there. So I actually need to... So, oh wait, that's right. Wait, isn't that correct? Ignoring that, doesn't that just lead me here? The underpass underground. That's the final door. We just need to be able to get there. 46. Can't open any of these. Okay, inner sanctum underground. Right. So I can't get to 46. Yeah, I need to be able to get up there. I don't like, and it looks like 46 is locked because it has a keyhole, so it might be locked, which is gonna be a kick. Oh! That's what that does. That's a thing in the boiler room, I think, that you have to put power into or something. It's a random red room. Gosh. Wait, that's the elevator you need. Is that the elevator you need the key card for? Maybe. Either way, we've done it. Maybe that's why this. You can turn this. Interesting. Alright. But we've done it. We've unlocked 46. We're gonna need to empty the reservoir at some point, but that's not important right now. Okay. No, I think that's for this. I think it is, because there's a weird, I remember there's a weird red box in the boiler room, so I'm thinking maybe we have to use that to unlock that. Okay. So, all things considered, we now need to get to the end. need to get into... We need to see if we can get into 46. Because I have a feeling it's going to be locked knowing this game. Okay. There's only one true statement. The gems are in the box with a false statement. There are 2 true statements. No, that one has to be false, because... I'm gonna do a gamble. Yeah, I figured. Because, basically, there's only one true statement. The gems aren't... So then the gems can't be in a box with a false statement. Meaning they're in the box with the true statement. That's really stupid. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to progress. Okay, passageway, that's pretty good. We need to be able to... screw it, I'll do a dark room. Let's see. Oh, an observatory. That's dead-ended. Alright. Armor's apple, twins, pair chests. Let me get a key from it. Nice. Sure, this is risky. This one. Yeah, it's not terrible. Let's get our key back. I mean, it has locked off that side, but whatever. It's not the worst possible outcome, I guess. Weight room is really bad. I'll take a reading nook, I guess. And magnifying glass. Library. Which I'm not going to request anything at because I don't really need to. I'm going to take an aquarium because that's not a bad aquarium placement. It's not a good pantry. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna do gymnasium. Like, I know it kills my steps by walking through it, but just so we can explore more. The ability to just get further. I'm not gonna put a dining room here. This is such a bad place for a dining room. Fuck it, I'll take a cook. I'll do that. And I'll put and I'll check a magnifying glass. So those are quite useful. Alright. It's fine. Because now I don't need to go down that way ever. Actually, oh, that would have been a... Whatever, it's fine. Corridor's always unlocked. I think I'm gonna have to end up Great Halling this. Laboratory. Let's see what experiments I can run. Trash while digging. Wait, what is our... We have one bedroom. So if we could make it so that... Let's see. Each bedroom you draft after the second, set your steps to 40. The idea being that we're just gonna... Yeah, let's take a kennel. Kennel's good. Hey, bumper. Although we don't have a shovel. I'm gonna take a pool hall. I'm gonna go in and do the puzzle in here. I'm gonna do the billiards puzzle. It's still here. It's just slightly... Okay. 11. 4 squared is 4 times 16. 5 I think it would be 5 squared would be 5 times 5 times 5. It's 20. 4 plus 2 is 6 squared. 6 times 6. Yeah, 6 times 6 is... 36 minus 20 is 16. And then I'm gonna wait on that. In the off chance that I can somehow make the way to get into that thing, and I don't want to just draft something there yet. And if I can't, well, I'm just gonna go downstairs and... Hallway... Boiler rooms... Fucking... Sure, I guess. It's 2 doors. We don't have any... We don't have a shovel. So I'm gonna wait. Because there's dig spots and we have a kennel, so... I have to take a terrace. which means that I have to be able to get a garden and stuff, because otherwise there's no way to do it today, which is fine. We always have the option to unlock it now, so like, it's okay. Breaker box, and you just turn off. Don't need it. Dark room can be on. Garage can be on. We don't have security, do we? No. So I just realized I hadn't gone right out of entrance hall at all. Well, so in theory, there's a way we could get to garden from there. It's that box, which I'm interested in. Which I'm gonna just key this. Let's see. So we now have 40 steps. And so what I'm going to do, because I'm curious about stuff, so this is what I need. So that... Okay, that's what I want to turn on. Because that messes up the puzzle in this room a bit, but it's fine, I can always redo that. Because today is about learning things. And I can't learn anything if I don't try anything. Okay. Go through here. Bedroom, parlor, den. Foundation. Den. Foundation. Just all turned around for no reason. Okay. I'm gonna go see what I can draft to the right here. So I might as well open these to see if I get anything good. Those are pretty good. Study is pointless. None of these are useful. Alright. I have the burning glass. I think I'm just gonna... So, the one I immediately know that... I want to check that red room first. Because that is very curious, and the fact of how that works is... like, the fact that that exists is very interesting, because it makes me curious what's in there. Considering the implications of red in the, like, context of the game lore. And then we can go back around and do the see if we can light those candles in that other room. A part of me is hoping Mom's in here, but... Huh? This isn't what I thought would be in here at all. What the hell? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's another place I can go. How am I supposed to... I see. That's how. I turn this... Right. It's another puzzle. Okay, I need to get to that one. Which I'm pretty sure is over the entrance one. Okay. We have to go further, everyone. It's the only way. Okay. No, wait, that doesn't make sense because we can't... Wait, but I can't see the bit up there, so... Yeah, I'm prevented from seeing. I need to go there. Oh wait, no, but I don't need to go back. So I just, obviously, yeah, I just need to turn it so that I can do it here. So I need to turn it one more time, I think. So that, because it's the one immediately to the right. Okay. Yeah, because obviously I don't need to go back or forward or whatever right now. And I need to have it up. Okay. So I need to have it go from there over. I was wondering why there was a turning point from over here. Because there's no way to get from over here, like get to there other than that slidey thing. There's something. Combo lock? Is it gonna be... Is it just gonna be... It's not gonna be just Sinka, is it? No, that's not an option. Wait, 8? I don't think I know this. gem. That's one of the red letters. So was a blueprint and one of the tips. It probably ends with 8 because it's the only number on there. Unless it's... Can I spell it red 8? No. I have no idea what that is. I don't have a combo for that. It's weird that it's just 8. Okay, I need to... I'll try and do that then. So, this one go over to... Yes, the entrance one. Yeah, I don't know where... I seriously don't know where the frickin'... where I would get that code. Because... unless it's in the red letters. I have been doing this game, like, really out of expected order, it feels like. Oh. 228. After 10 days of pumping water from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that the water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage it to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Oh. I see. Okay, that. Oh, so I need to move. No. that. That. I don't know where I have to put everything. There's not enough gray tiles. Entry level, dock level. Full drain. You know it's okay. So pressing that does that. And that just gets those stuck. That. Move that out. So what if I need to do that to get that one out, and get that one out. No. What do I have to do? Do I have to make not the process of making a line with them? Do I need to get one in the center? Oh, I need to... Okay, got it. That. Move that. Okay, so first things first, move that. Move that. Okay, wait. That. Move that. Okay, I think I got it. Move that. To move that one out. Move that. Move that. Oh, there we go. That one took a while. Allowance token to raise my allowance by 2. Cool. $228, but that doesn't help me. I suspect it's at the bottom of the reservoir. Like, I could try more stuff. But I really don't know, like, the context? Like, how do I say this? I don't know what I would even need to look for with that. Actually, let's see. EKBMIYSALDE. Wait, that K has a period. K have periods for some reason. Is it SNK? No. It's clearly that's like a period. Let's see. There's one other thing I have in my notes. And there's not an L, so I can't do that. I could brute force it, but I don't know what the... Unless it's like... not a date, so it's not like Des 8 or Sep 8 because. This is in fact not loss. No, I have no idea. I don't have anything that indicates to me what that should be. That's the letter that's been removed, I think. That's the final letter. So we know that at least. So we need to go that once we have that combo. Okay. And now I'm gonna go back out through the fountain. Yeah, because I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way because then I can avoid going up through the house. Granted, I think it's actually more steps to go this way, but whatever. And that's why this is here, because that's a explanation of what that does. And how to open that door. I'm gonna actually go and draft from here. I'm gonna see if I get tomb, because that'll be interesting if I do. Because I want to see if I can go through the catacombs now. No. Anything interesting in here? Oh. Well, that would have been somewhat useful, but not necessarily. Because I don't have a workshop, so it's not actually that useful. Because workshop would have then contained the lever, which then I could have made a powered sledgehammer. But that wouldn't have really helped me with anything I did end up getting, but the fountain. This side of the reservoir. I wonder if I would have just been able to take this across if this was high enough. But I don't think it matters. I can light these. Oh! Oh, and it's a staircase. Oh, it's a spiral staircase down. What is this? Oh my... Foreman log 20. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generally volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down the tunnels in a fashionable style. Is this? Nope, this still is not where I thought it would be. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Signals of past and present. First error found either of a natural resulting in creations of ear accustomed to the records of various times. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era and every culture to predate both written texts and heraldic arts. However, today we use the term sigil. We are referring specifically to the realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and other older documents. This book was written to make a... did I screenshot this? No, I didn't. Written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does it tell us of the kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. What? Close four things. The core, the dividing lines, the moats, the borders. Core. Rays. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. Moats. What? Banners, martial, fog. Red banners. Red. So, okay, wait. Do I have to now sketch this in my notes? Okay, so it would be a circle. So, core. I don't know what the core is. Or what the rays are. Oh, I guess that's why I need to get the rune book from the bookshop. Because snow, storm, rain, heat, wind. Each sigil foot moats. Marshall. Oops. Society, the in realm proclaimed, they considered themselves mighty arms or blessed. The moats are these. So these would be Marshall. I thought I was close to done. But no, I'm not. Give me 2 seconds. I need to check something. I got a message about a thing that I need to actually kind of respond to. Okay. So, right, we might need to be drawing magic sigils at some... What the fuck? Thomas Sinclair, what were you doing? The precipice. Oh. I now understand. I know what I have to, what this means, but I don't know where. I don't know where the pieces are placed, but I know what this puzzle means. There is puzzle pieces in certain rooms of the house, and I assume if you get all of the puzzle piece rooms in there, you come down here and place them on the chessboard. Or you see where... No, because this is the map. That's what it has to be. Okay. Gosh. Day 3. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south of the cliff were part of a much larger arcade carved into the rock face. Last week when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with solid soil, rocks, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Okay. And that's the lift. Is that the... then... looks like I can't see that. Does that mean the lift then is the like the fire bit? Like, when we turn all the fires on, that allows us to go down here. Like, that's the lift down here. Oh, what on earth? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I would have, because I didn't know what the deal with the chess pieces were. Either that or there's a, like, actual hints that show where the pieces should be on that. But I think it is, like... because, like, I know the study has one. Like, I think the study has the queen. I think I've seen pawn a couple places. No idea what the heck this place is. Does it just say the precipice? Oh wait, does it just say torch chamber? Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, so this is the tomb entrance. But I don't know how to open that door. Or if now that I've unlocked this hallway, if that opens. I don't know. Yeah, so... but no, is that... because there is a, like, literally a lift somewhere. Like, that makes the most sense. Is that the lift shaft? I can't... I need to go over to there, which I might do. There's nothing here. Like, I can't... oh wait, I can light the... oh! Lighting in here does something. Foreman's log 621. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be picked up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal the tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of the site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Would like to permanently add the tunnel. Always draw a tunnel while drafting this room. Oh! So the tunnel, if you want, allows you to make a beeline. Okay, interesting. Like, if you just need to go up or left or whatever multiple times, you can use the tunnel. I don't think there was any, like, torches or anything in here. No. I don't think so. Glad I had that burning glass saved. Still have no idea what that password could be. There's too many possibilities for stuff. Let's see if we can see. No, we can't. Yeah, it's likely that that is what that is, but it also doesn't seem like it because that doesn't go. There's not like a straight way there. I don't know where else that would be. This is still a permanent we need to unlock. But I don't know what, like, that will involve. I want to, turn that off to see. No, that doesn't. Because I don't want to do that because I think that will turn off the smoker things, which are allowing the apples to grow, and I don't want to do that until I have the third one of those. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think we have any hints for Blackbridge. Unless... No, because... No. Don't have enough of the Sigil book. I think we call it a day here. Because we don't have enough steps to, like, go and just go up there. Because while there's a possibility we could hit left or right and get a tool shed or, get a locksmith to get Secret Garden, I don't think we can get into 46 yet. I think 46 requires a key that we can't get yet. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave off for today. That was a very, very interesting load of developments. We unlocked 46. We know how to get into room 46. Well, we know how to get to the door for room 46 now. Oh gosh, that was a lot. And I'm going to be thinking about a lot of that over the coming week. Freaking lock, I have no idea how to do that. I don't know, I think basically there's a blueprint behind there that'll be useful, as well as one of the letters. But yeah, there's a lot that we need to figure out, and I thought we were getting close to being done. Like, oh, we're getting like. Oh, it's getting, like, you know, we're getting close to room 46, we'll be able to get there pretty soon. No, now we've got all the rune stuff, we still not found all the letters, we don't know what the date is for that safe, like, oh my gosh, there's so much. But, I thank you all for watching, and we'll continue this next week as always.